You set the points.
What do you mean if it's okay with you? I said to do that.
I think she was just double checking. I do that too, where you'll tell me, like, if I'm on the ECL, you'll tell me, like, hey, go up to Robinson Gap for me, pick up those cars, and bring them down to Alarka. Okay. And when I get there, I will sometimes ask you if that's really what you want. Because I want to make sure your mind hasn't changed. I want to reconfirm
that's different. She wasn't asking you if that's what the instructions were. She's telling you, and she's asking you if it's alright, as if it's her idea. Different context.
Yeah, true. Because, it was your orders, because you gave her the orders to do it, and then she, I think, double-checked after you had left. Yes, because that was all after you had left. So, yes, she wanted to make sure that that was okay. And I was like, yeah, I don't give a shit. I'd prefer it to be spaced out.
If she was doing it because she's confirming my instructions, sure.
Yeah, I think it was more confirming instructions.
As long as she's not presenting it as her own idea, because that's annoying.
No, I'm sitting up here right now looking at 6515. It's darker than shit. I really wish I would have gotten up a little earlier and worked with Gizmo on that shading thing in the OBS thing and try to figure that out. So apparently there is a way I can improve the shade quality at night where, like, people like Gizmo and JJ...
you can actually see things.
Yeah. Gizmo and JJ, they can actually fucking see at night when they're playing this game. Whereas I'm walking around here like I'm playing in real life.
The weird thing is that she has to alter her graphics to do something to it. I guess maybe I just have a higher gamma than everyone else by default because it's bright enough for me without touching it.
So what if I went into my monitor? What if I went in, like, no, that wouldn't change how the folks see the game. It would only change how my screen is represented if I change, like, my screen settings. You know, if I start fucking with the buttons on the... Yeah.
Well, yes, and that would lead extra credence to what I believe is happening here with my gamma being turned up, because if I'm streaming, other people have said on there... Well, actually, no. Even when I'm streaming, I'm looking at my own... Not the output, but the input via Twitch. And I can still see it, so... I don't know.
And it's only in certain areas of the map. Like, where I'm at right now, I'm looking at 6303.
Well, let's have a look.
And, you know, I'm looking at 6303. It's dark. You can tell it's nighttime. But, like, the moonlight with the open stars in the sky kind of illuminate the area pretty all right. Like, I can actually see. I can't see color very well. Like, I can't see that that's green. You know, it just looks like a different shade of brown or black. And then I can tell, like,
green as fuck to me. It's all right. So I'm now looking at your stream output as if I'm a viewer. I've just gone on to Twitch, gone onto your channel. Nothing special. I can see everything just as good as I can on my own screen, and I can see everything just as good there. Looks good to me.
Huh.
And
maybe I just need to turn my actual screens, because I have my screen had one of those, like, racing modes settings in for, like, the racing games and stuff.
Just quickly, Ford, are you going to be joining us on stream?
Ooh.
Sure, why not?
Cool, jump in and I'll move everyone down to the stream channel because we don't want any confusion.
Yeah, that is true.
I know.
Oh, awesome. Hello, Ford.
Fox, are you okay? You sound a lot more energetic.
1 second, buddy.
No. Okay. No.
And to answer your question, yes, I am. This is what happens when Desert Fox loses his voice, and then he takes a week to allow it to rest and recuperate, and then he gets pissed off when it's not 100% back, and he just says, you know what? We're going to fake it till we make it. And I don't know. Normally,
energetic for Fox is the norm.
Yeah.
You found him when he wasn't particularly, when he was going through a very, very temporary bad patch. Yes. And you've assumed that was normal.
Yes. My normal running gear, if you were thinking about a race car, and I'm going to use a Formula 1 car, for example, My typical running gear is about 7th gear, about 12,000 RPMs, screaming at the top of its lungs.
Is this true?
I'm usually naturally. I'm not even bullshitting you. When I wake up in the morning and my feet touch the ground, I am full of piss and vinegar. I am just 100% full throttle all day long. And it'll go for 18, 19 hours like that.
Just go full throttle.
Like I can slow down.
You obviously never seen the Crocodile Hunter.
What?
Steve Irwin.
Yeah.
Crikey, have a look at this beauty.
Yeah.
Can all have this.
I am that level energy a lot of the time. Maybe not about I am about like that with animals, but I'm not gonna get face to face with a crocodile.
Have a look
let's
at
hope not.
Next time you get a chance, folks, have a look at Robert Irwin's channels, because Robert Irwin's got a very good social media presence, TikTok and YouTube and all that, and it is worth the watch. And he is definitely his father's son.
Something just came up. Crud.
Oh.
All right.
Oh no, you're fine. We'll be going for a little while. So if you're around in a couple of hours, come on.
We just started.
Yeah, we just started like maybe 20 minutes ago.
Okay. If I can find time, I'll try.
Yeah, man. And if you can't, we will be streaming. We will more than likely be streaming tomorrow. So if you got time in your schedule tomorrow, hop in. Just ping us anytime, brother. We're usually available. We got plenty of people from all over the world, so time zones don't matter.
Yeah, you do. It's just I've been trying to find time to get on and really learn how to do every single yard and where to take everything, because that's the main issue. I'm trying to learn the map.
Hey, that's good. I respect that, man. Keep chugging away, man. But don't burn yourself out.
We're here for that. If you got any questions, there is 2 places that you can ask any time and get an answer pretty quickly. Either here or on the official Railroader Discord in the MOW office. If you have any technical questions, and I'm happy to help and show you. I won't just tell you. I'll fucking bring you in and explain how and give you the whole tour and everything.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course, brother. Of course.
And y'all have a good stream.
Thank you, and
Also,
we hope to see you in a little
JJ,
bit.
keep Fox under control. I swear. Last stream, I almost saw him run off the track. You think I didn't see your engine tipping?
I do get a little silly, and that's why that's it's ironically, I made that joke. He's the bulldog to my golden retriever.
He does kind of get influenced by people around him. He bounces off other people.
Yes.
And if other people are bouncing off the walls, then guess what Fox is going to do?
Yes. If Gizmo comes in and she's a little bit high energy, I pick up on it. I pick up on people's energy, and I really feed off of it. And so, yeah. And
Oh, you want to see Hyper? Just let me drink 10 Red Bulls. Ooh, no.
son, I'm gonna have to call you a fucking ambulance.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to know what happened to the cabin room on the cruise ship after I drank 10 monsters. Yeah. I maybe went a little bit crazy. Maybe a little bit. But y'all have yourself a good one. I might watch it, honestly, because honestly it's just fun to watch y'all. Especially when Gizmo messes with JJ here.
Thank you for encouraging her. Glad she wasn't here to hear that.
Come on, you know what's gonna happen anyway, JJ.
Not that I can always hope.
Yeah, always hope. Have yourself a good day.
Thank you, brother, and you as well. Go kick some ass in whatever you gotta go do.
I'll try.
And for the people that might be inquiring or wondering why they're hearing heavy metal in the background, the lovely Gizmo spent an afternoon with me and basically helped me build a playlist of pretty much everything I listen to for the stream. So, I've got plenty of music in there. So, it's all sorts of stuff. I'm pretty sure we're listening to the stylings of Bring Me the Horizon off their famed album. There is a hell, or there is a hell. Believe me, I've seen it. There is a heaven. Let's keep it a secret. Single-handedly, maybe the hardest fucking album name I've ever had to learn to say.
Oh, I'm gonna take that out. Oops.
We're following along 6515 here at Rhoda.
On the Rhoda to Andrews.
On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. We're smoking doobies with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again.
I'm not too sure that's the...
It's not the cadence, but
actual
I'm
lyrics,
allowing...
but
it's not the words or the cadence.
I'm wondering if that's the actual lyrics or not. What was it? Yeah, there was a story Snoop Dogg was saying about how the only person who ever... The only person that not only the only person that outsmoked him was
Uncle
Snoop
Willie.
Dogg was Willie Nelson, where I think he said he genuinely feared for his life.
Yes. He goes, it's one of the few times in my life I was genuinely afraid for my life. You go smoking with Uncle Willie, you don't know what the fuck you're gonna get caught up with.
I could have done it a different way. Shit. Oh well, never mind.
Ha.
Yeah, I could have done it a different way. I didn't say it was a better way. I just thought it was a different way. And now I'm wondering if it was a better way or not.
Oh.
$21. Yep, that's fine.
So what are you working on?
just putting this up here. Fucking, I'm a little too far. But into doing the shunting of the stuff that's at silver. Just that stuff that's there. What are you doing at the moment?
I was watching 65-15 pull into Rhoda.
Alright, so you're just doing a ride along. What I need you to do in that case is jump in the diesels or the Big Willy Large Marge. The two Berkshires, whichever one you want. And we're going to sleep and get the next interchange going.
Ready when you
Big
are.
Willy Large Marge should be fueled and watered.
I'm going to reverse him back to the interchange. And then I've got
Yeah,
engines down at the other end, ready to go. At the Andrews interchange, I should say, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Once you do that, obviously the two interchange things will need arranging. Obviously.
Well, here, we won't even... What if we just did this? Signals are topped and finished. There.
Yay!
Just zoom it to
Well, I was
341. So we're 19 minutes before
you
you
hit the why not just hit the sleep button and make it exactly 4?
Because I didn't think of
Doesn't
that.
matter.
I heard you say it, and then I was looking at it, and I'm like, would that put us at 440, or would that put us at right at 403? And I'm sitting there, I'm like...
It put you at 4.
Right.
It doesn't matter what time it was. It'll just skip to 4 a.m. Or whatever time you have the interchange set for. If your interchange is set for 6, it'll go to 6. If your interchange is set for 11, it'll go to 11. Or 10, sorry. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 are the options. If you set it for 10, you sleep, it'll go to 10 a.m. Fucking the amount of daylight burning there. Actually, no, I'm going to have to... there's no good way of doing this. That just looks fucking ugly every single time, every single way. That way... that set that was down there in the loop. That set that was sitting in the loop down at Silver Paperboard there everything in there was just in the wrong spot. There was everything.
It was wrong.
Every
Everything
single
was
car.
wrong.
It was just, if anything was in a different order, it would have been okay.
Hey, Doc. Everything's been going good, buddy. We miss you. I know you've been quite the busy man. Oh, look at you being all special. Subscribing at the tier 1 for 2 months. Oh, wooga, 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 wooga. Hope you've been doing all right, man. I know you've had spring break and all sorts of other crap going on. I know you've been busy, but, you know, we miss you. Have you gone ahead with your going back live? Have you executed that plan, or? Yeah. This is probably the best my voice has sounded maybe in a week and a half. At least the strongest, most energy that my voice has had. Last week I had last Friday I had to stay home from work. Oh gosh. Well, yeah, it's you did like 3 schedule changes in like 2 weeks.
Hey, Doc, by the way.
Well, you know what? It might be easier on you, schedule-wise, because if, like, say you're just at home, like, watching the house while everyone's out or whatever, and you're doing housework or whatever, yeah. And, like, what I used to do when I was, playing Mr. Mom or whatever, was I would go wash the dishes and clean the kitchen and then come into the studio and record for 30 minutes. Leave and yeah, then I'd fuck off and go do something else and come back, do it. Like, I rewarded myself for like doing the work, like doing like housework and chores and shit, because you're a man, I'm a man, JJ's a man.
Yeah,
I hate doing chores, but I reward myself. But I'm a dumbass human being, and I can trick myself. I can just pull the wool over my eyes.
I'm going to do. I did the right thing by not having that pizza and eating healthy instead. So I'm going to reward myself by having a pizza. No, I still need to.
That sucks though. I've had a bit of with the lack of a voice. It's been a bit of a struggle to do the 5, 6, 7 hour streams. So I've been kind of saving my voice. But next week, my son's going on vacation with his mother and stepdad, and so my schedule's open. So I was gonna do a bunch of like. I was gonna try to do like a 10-hour, do like a 4 p.m. my time, start early, and just go till 2. Like, basically just add an extra day of work. Because my schedule is set that way. Like, my natural, I guess, time clock is now set for that, like, 4 to 2. "21, darling, why are we out of water?"
Yeah, I should probably do something about that.
At some point, but I'm not caring. Not at this current second.
Alright, I'll back down there.
Oh yes, we now run the whole route. Filled out the locomotive roster. Various odds and ends.
Whoa, what's going on here? Why are they moving?
Oh, I'm moving at 5 because I'm getting ready to move down to the interchange because I seen you were moving into the yard.
Yeah, I was. Yes, but I had them there for a reason because I was about to run around. So, no,
Never mind. I'll move out of your way. I'll move back out of your way.
I am moving them. I'm moving them out of my way now.
Oh.
Fucking who changed that? Shit. Oh.
He's like, wait. Did that do the thing I needed it to do?
Oops.
Like,
Hang on. I was paying attention to the other thing, so that almost went the wrong way. We didn't almost go the wrong way. It definitely went the wrong way.
a little calamity here. The end of night shift, you know, they're having a.
Too many chefs in the kitchen.
Yeah. I misunderstood what you were doing.
That's because I didn't tell you what I was doing.
I know. It does sound like a completely normal day on the GLR.
Alright, they've got a fusee around the corner because there's no point going any further for another 9 minutes.
Doc, I sent you a DM. Give that a check when you have a free minute.
Getting all up in his DMs there.
Hi, yes. Well, yes, it was just another piece of what he,
Sliding in there.
Yeah, sliding in information that he missed out on.
Now, let's see if I can make it. $65.15 is looking at another train.
Well, that can't be.
Ah! People putting
That can't be good.
Yeah, let's have a look at what's going on over there. Where is it?
Oh, that.
Yeah! That's one way of doing it.
What's that?
Yeah.
Just come take a look.
It got routed onto the wrong side, and it just wasn't. No one was paying much attention here. Dora is fouling the crossover.
Andrew's night shift needs to be fired.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing.
I can tell you what they were doing. All right, I'll get this out of the way. I'm gonna take 600 and 602 up to the interchange.
Probably want to sort orders out on that first. So yeah, that's Big Iron's been shut down. So when you move those, it won't then follow.
Yeah, let me go check that.
I've already done that.
Okay, cool. We're just now preventing.
I like it. Oh, what is going on here?
What? Where?
Why has a train arrived? Why has a passenger train arrived at Andrews that has passengers on it for Alaka Junction and Whittier? going no further than that crossing. The crossing is lined against it anyway, so...
Oh, that's true.
I am moving the contest out of the way so I can then go in and put coal and water in the locomotive. Because the direction it's facing, you wouldn't be able to do it because the engine shed's there and you're there and everything, so...
Yeah, I see that.
Actually, now that you are moving, I can actually do it the less than wholesome way. A bit further, please.
Sorry, just a second.
I need you to keep going another 4 car lengths.
Gotcha, sorry. I went back over. I clicked on 9001. So I jumped map and then I jumped back, so yeah, sorry.
Would you like me to... Okay, or you're moving.
Yep, yep. Orders issued.
Yep, thought you were still there as well. Should be enough. Thank you.
Yep.
That's enough.
Yep.
$50 seconds. I say 50 seconds, but it's supposed to happen at 4 a.m., but usually it happens like 7 minutes past. Oh. There we go. 39 over this side and 37 over the other.
This ain't too bad.
$76 cars. What does it look like over this side? Oh. Yuck.
Which one?
Andrew's side. Nothing for Andrews. Have we...
No.
That would be why.
The only one would be the oil track. That's off the station, like right across the street from the station.
What can we do? Tier 3? Alright. Let me know when you're willing and able to buy... where is it? Was it the 40? No, it's the class 50. Same price. It's a bit of an investment.
What you need?
It's up to you. It's either going to be 14 or 28 Class F50 bulkhead flat cars.
You said, what was the two numbers?
14 or 28. So either one set of 14 or two sets of 14.
I haven't really
You know,
I haven't really spent money like that in quite a while.
Shortcom Operations has put in a request for the acquisition of 28 Class F50 bulkhead flat cars.
If I purchase them now, you think they'd all appear, or you think it'd be fucked up and they won't all appear at once?
Well, they'd all appear. I don't know whether they'd all appear in silver or Andrews or a combination of both.
Do I be a bell end and
But
find out?
What's the worst that could possibly happen?
What'd it say?
Didn't say anything.
Oh, yeah, it won't do it because the interchanges are too full. Okay, well, build a shunting train with that train. I'll build the one at Silva, and I guess we'll get rolling.
Here's what I want you to do. We'll clear out the one at Andrews. Then I want you to, or I can do it, go into the locations tab, go onto Silver Interchange, and deselect it as an interchange. Purchase the flat cars, and then re-enable it as an interchange afterwards. That'll guarantee that they all spawn at Andrews.
You're a fucking genius. Now we just gotta hope that when we do that, it doesn't like...
It won't.
Okay. I'm assuming you tested this?
I have.
Ah. Exploits.
It is not an unknown thing that I'm saying test out to see what would happen. This is how I did it last time and it worked.
Oh, I like this. Doc says, as a shareholder in this railroad, I would like a detailed report on how this makes me more money. And you go
by engaging with contracts with the region's largest producers and suppliers, we will increase our we will increase the number of cars transported along our railroad by approximately. How much does it work out to? Snowbird paper does. And each one works out to about 140, 150. Let's calc. By increasing the amount of traffic in our, on our network, it will increase our revenue. 30 times 150 by approximately $4,500 per day.
I like it.
Assuming, between, I should 30 between. I will rephrase it. That's what we say to the shareholders. What we say to management is somewhere between 2,600 and 4,500 per day. That is assuming at least 20 cars at $130 per car return trip, and 30 cars at $150 per round trip. Now, I don't know the exact figures.
He says, give him the money. And I say, we will.
There are a couple of variables which I don't have the numbers for in front of me. But based on my own personal observations on the other game, which is not something that I would put into a report, we can estimate. I know that Snowbird paper will require from us 14 cars of pulpwood per day. They will also have an approximate number of between 8 and 12 cars of their own freight per day as well. Maybe more, maybe less. The exact revenue for the pulpwood, I need to check. I don't know the price on that. I need to check that. I don't have the access to the numbers in front of me. But we can, on average, we've been getting approximately $70 per each way for cars for others. So, based on others. Oh, interesting. Well, that's not going to happen then.
What's that?
I'm going to have a quick look at something and hope. Those 2 cars of coal that we purchased down here. One's for East Whittier. Where's the other one gone?
I picked it up.
Oh. Rightio.
That's
for Dillsborough.
Yeah.
The
The
all right.
cars for Andrews are sitting in Dillsborough Yard.
Oh, good.
I am
That
inbound.
is information. That is information I should already know. Where are they? Where are they? But they are 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 82.5. 165. 160. 330. 82.5. $330.
65 times 2 is, 130.
Right. Yeah, we got 330 tons of coal going to Andrews. Thank goodness, because guess how much we have in Andrews? 0. But the locomotive 6515 still has 7 tons in it, so it's got enough. Also, be aware. I don't like saying be advised. You've also got you've got 1 or 2 cars in Andrews for silver interchange. 1 or 2? Just the 1. 2.
Hear you loud and clear.
2 for Andrews, 2 for Sewer. Which you'll want to get added. Alright, gonna launch that passenger train. Now I'm gonna make sure each of the passenger trains stops at each station.
My man over here having PTSD from this shit.
So it's happened several times already before. It's arrived and we've gone, why is there still passengers on this train? Now,
Right, like it's skipped the station.
I don't think it's missed the station. I think what it's done is it hasn't automatically unchecked that station from the list. Therefore, when it gets to subsequent stations, it has picked up for that previous station.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
So the easy way to do it, so the first way we're going to do it the first time is by the console. It just needs to say that it's arrived and departed from each station. You're clear, by the way, to come through from Andrews. And while that's doing that, I'm going to shut the train down for a moment because I need to go to the toilet again.
Did you by chance do the 600, 601, 602 shunting?
No, I have not.
Okay.
The last thing, yeah, I've done that. I need to do 21, but I'll do that when I get back.
Yep, go, go, go. Alright, we'll get these shunting operations rolling. Alright, where's this fucking thing at? Like 4 cars this way. Well, where are you at, you bastard? Oh, it's next car. Wide down here. Accidentally bleeds the fucking brakes.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Now let's have a look at this tonnage calculator. Alright, that's just that. Alright.
Well, I mean, if I've got to, I'll bust out that other engine that's sitting in the engine shed down here and run triple-headed back to Bryson. I don't give a fuck.
Community resources, so I need to... Load calculations. Unloading productions. spreadsheet. That's the wrong one.
Okay. Go down here. We'll check these. All right. 600's train is shunted into position.
What is the
I
weight?
am gonna go check on 9001 and 2.
I can see exactly what the weight is. Right.
I'm gonna go. I got 9001 and 9002 with the silver side of things. I'm stopping in Dillsboro to pick up that other cut of cars, and then I'll meet you in Bryson.
Just to confirm, it is. Alright, you do whatever you're doing. I'll ask Doc. You said you were going AFK, or what was going on?
No. I was saying I was taking over 9001 and 2. 600,
right.
600, and 600 and 602. Just need water.
Just to confirm, Imperial, 2,000 pounds equals 1 ton. Is that correct?
Yes. We do have, I think in certain instances there is long tons and short tons used.
How the fuck?
I am gonna grab a quick snack, so I'm going to step away for a second.
Alright. So 34.1. $17.05 tons plus 50, 67.5 per each one, multiplied by 14 is 938.7 tons, or 939 tons for 14 loaded F50s. 939. And then I would need to add, obviously, locomotives on top of that.
I think the Doc, if I'm not mistaken, isn't the only real instance that the U.S. really uses the terms like long ton and short ton? Isn't that really in like the displacement in the naval vessels and shit? And that's not just like military vessels. That's like big iron ore ships and oil tankers and shit like that.
What motive power do we have? I would need... I'd need 2 GP9s, or I would need 2 Berkshires. Now 600 and 601 are C46s, are they not? No, I would need more than those two.
What
So
about the third engine?
I'd need a third engine. Any third engine would do it, but Dora and Gustav wouldn't be able to do it.
You got Shunty McShunface down there to help you.
And what is Shunty McShunface?
The small switcher. The
S23?
Yeah. It's it was those 3 engines that made the trip to...
What are their weights? So I need to add their weight. So...
He's gonna have to throw the fucking Pacific on it.
I need to add... And that's dry weight. I don't even know how much fucking... Water weight calculator. US gallons. No. Yeah, gallons.
Oh, okay. So interesting. The 3 types are all a measure of mass. Wait, the short ton,
62.
aka a US ton, is 2,000 pounds. The long ton, aka Imperial British ton, is 2240. And the third ton is the metric ton, with 2 N's and an E.
T-O-N-N-E.
Yep. TONNE.
Correct.
Uh,
T-O-N-N-E.
Which is equal to 1,000 kilograms, or approximately 2,204 pounds. Well, interesting. We learn something new every day, huh?
What's the sheet say? No, that's 16 tons plus 16 plus 171 dry weight. So 218 times 2 is 436 plus what are we at already? 930. 930. So we're looking at 1,366. Yeah, so 1,366 tons is what the set would weigh with the 2 consolidations, because 930 is what the cars weigh, minus the locomotives, but you have to factor in that as well.
So yes, the long ton is primarily used in displacement and big bulk loads. Huh. So yeah.
I would need to add in 5, then 4. What did we say that was? 7.5 was. Seven and a half was 16. So 5 is 12 or something like that. 11 or 12. 75, 79, 89. Give it another 90. So 1476. Yeah, still short by a massive amount.
Okay.
The 2 C46s and as S23 is still short 405 tons worth. I would have to knock off 405 tons in order for that amount of power to be able to pull weight. I'm 405 tons over my limit, which means I'm going to have to find more motive power from somewhere else. Oh, why is it? Oh, right.
In the United States, the long ton is commonly used in measuring the displacement of ships. Fuck, I need to keep rolling forward. I'm reading and driving at the same time.
And that's never, ever, ever gone badly in the history of ever.
I'm being learned.
I'm being learned.
Yeah, I'm being learned.
Fucking get learned, pleb.
Right. The ton, and the ton.
Yeah.
Fuck the differences between 2, 2, and 2. We need to know the differences between ton, and ton.
So the answer to the question.
Just check the stream chat. That's what I was reading. It's Doc sending paragraphs.
In the United States, way to carry. In the United States, the long tonnage coming. That's what it is for. Right, no problem. Tonnage isn't even. Fuck off, ad break notification. Tonnage isn't even what I thought it was. What do you mean?
Oh, the message is above it. We've been discussing
yeah, I know,
tonnage.
but that's just different units of. That's just different systems of measurements for different applications. Different systems of I wonder what would happen if I said that in English. Different systems of measurement for different applications. Plural.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
All right. Here's what I'm going to do in that particular case. You brought over 600 and 602 are going to be reallocated again after this. Obviously, they're going to do today's run, but I'm going to reallocate them to somewhere else. And Poco and Victoria are going to be reallocated to Andrews.
Yeah.
There's nothing anywhere else that they are the only option for. But for this pulpwood run, they are the only ones that we have on our network at the moment that could do the job where we don't need to buy any more motive power than we already have. So we reallocate we reallocate what we have before investing ridiculous amounts of money on more than what we need.
The heck?
So that's 9:30. So the freight is 9:30. Whoa, that's way too much. What is?
Interesting. All right, rolling out with.
So 30 tons.
Talk about a fucking unit.
So the B65s have a dry weight of 299 tons, a capacity for 25 tons of coal, and 29.4 tons of water. 29.4. 299 plus 25 plus, well, I say 29.4. Giving them a running weight maximum of 353.4 times 2 equals 706.8 tons for the pair of them, plus 930, 1636.8. 1636.8. 1636.8.
Thank you, Doc, for looking up all that information.
None Berkshire.
Enjoy your shipbuilding, friend.
14 loaded pulpwood cars coming out of Graham County Pulpwood. Can't do it. Both, so two Berkshires can't pull that 14 out of Graham County Pulpwood. Now let's have a look. At 130, what's 1,100?
I'm doing a good drive-by.
1.4. 131.4.
Thank you for the hydrate.
131.4 times 2.
Yeah,
130.
it's just, you know.
1192.8.
You just got here at a good time. I'm hauling 58 cars to Bryson.
Oh, that's right on the maximum. It would probably weigh a little less because it's probably burnt off a few tons, but two GP9s pulling 930 tons is using 100.32% of its maximum power to use it.
Jeez.
Me-
It's 54
Meaning
cars,
I
I'm
can-
sorry. But
Yeah.
to answer your question, Ford, it all the cars came from Silva Interchange, and they were, some of them were sitting in Dillsboro, already pre-shunted,
Dillsboro.
and then the rest of them I just picked up in whatchamiffuckit, and then I'm bringing them to Bryson to be mass shunted.
Oops. I was almost paying attention.
JJ's at the
All right.
opposite end of the line. I will take you over there.
I am
Jason.
currently at Silver Interchange doing some shunting. Well, not Silver Interchange, but I'm at Parsons Tannery doing some local shit here. Have you got... yeah, that can get going anytime you want.
What's that?
You were looking at 6303 at the time.
Oh. Did what are we doing? So what have we decided to do for that freight train in Andrews?
What do you mean? There's 2 cars to pick up in Andrews itself. I've already done that. It's set, ready to go. All you need to do is launch it. The stuff that's in the interchange. All it needs to do is make sure it's
Well, I meant engine-wise. Do you want me to couple up 10 to the front of this and run it triple-headed to Bryson, or like I have it ready for you?
no, keep 10 there because we could use that there extra.
Okay.
600 and 602 are going to be reallocated in the near future. So the practical result right now is that 600 and 602 don't need to go back to Andrews, is all.
Okay. So should I go get Boko and Victoria unburied from Dillsboro House?
No. They don't need to do anything at this point. The only thing that they need to do is their first job will be to haul the pulpwood cars once they've been purchased.
Yeah, I've been trying now 3 or 4 times, and it's not letting me. So what I might have to do is do a quick server restart. I think it's doing that weird thing. And yeah, no, it's okay for it. I understand.
Why is it
having
one
you around to help out would be fun, but I understand that you have other obligations you had to get to. It's totally cool. There will always be another session. There might even be another. There will always be big trains on the GLR. We try to run. I personally try to run at least one big train, at least once a week.
Big Train is a good band. They are a real good band.
Fair enough.
Big Train is actually, fucking what do they do? Prog rock?
Shit.
Yeah, they're a prog rock band.
Nice.
You didn't know there was a band called Big Train, did you?
No, now I'm learning. I'm also watching just on my screen here. I'm watching GLR 9001 and 9002 peak at over 46 miles an hour. She's in road mode.
I hope so.
I still have her box. Yeah, I on my stream I can prove it. If you just take a look at the screen for a split second, you'll see that son of a bitch, and you're like, I think it came out of the tunnel at
Well, yeah, the track speed is 40. It's saying
well, now it just
set
ended at
us
40.
track speed 40 mile an hour, so it was going 40.
Yeah. So it comes out of the Cowie Tunnel there, heading westbound, and it goes down the hill. And I think it just rode the hill down because it wasn't chugging.
It was definitely not chugging.
I can't wait for the day we make them bitches chug. We're gonna be in trouble.
All right. Well, there's nothing super urgent that anybody's doing right now. Everything can wait. So, if it's all right with you and the stream and everything, do a quick save and restart the server.
Yep, I got you. Triple save. We're gonna do a quick shutdown. Yeah, no, I'd rather do that real quick and just see if it's being weird on my end.
Yeah.
Which sometimes it is. That's all right.
I hope it. How many times did you press the purchase button?
Oh.
I hope it didn't then go and buy them all over.
We're about to find out.
One way to find out.
Well, we only had about 40 racks, so we were only getting... Server's back up. We were only going to get about two of those purchases, and I probably hit the button 5 times.
Join... There's someone else that's called the GSR, and I keep on looking at that going, oh, there it is.
Nope, it did not purchase while we were away, so we're good on that front. Scrolling down.
Would you like to do the honors, El Presidente?
Oh, El Presidente wants to do the honors.
So we're looking for 28.
28. I need to go over to locations, turn off Silver Interchange for like 30 seconds.
Actually, don't even do that because the 2 locomotives are down that end anyway. So
oh, yep. Good point. And... Now, bitch, I'm El Presidente. If I want to spend $29,000 or $25,000 or $195,000, you're going to fucking let me spend my money.
It's not doing it, eh?
Oh, El Presidente is going to... Oh. Hey, ops manager, remind me to speak with the accounting department later with a firing squad.
That's really interesting. I wonder why yours does that and mine doesn't. I don't think I have any particular settings that changes that.
Hold on, 1 second.
So on your finance tab, whenever you have a negative amount, whenever whenever it's a cost rather than an income, it's in brackets.
Yeah.
Mine just has a minus symbol in front of it, in no brackets.
Huh. Weird. Alright. Give me 1 second here, folks. I'm going to try something. Go over to this. Flip my screen. Give me 2 seconds, Mr. JJ. Oh yeah, we're doing this live, folks. Task manager. The really true downside to this game is the fact it has a weird like closing out thing. You ever notice that? Server is back. Well, it will be here in a second. There we go. Alright, there you go.
Well, that's inspiring. I feel oddly inspired now. If the Millennium Falcon can be a piece of junk and fall apart continuously for decades and still be as cool, and still be cool and kick ass, then so can you. Now, multiplayer, join. Joining. Okay, a quick check. Does a fox is the role of the president?
Yes, sir. Why don't you just go look at the bank balance?
Whoa! Yeah. Hang on.
He's over
Right,
here like,
so 12. Just want to make sure of something. So for some reason or other, instead of getting, that must be why. Because no, that can't be right.
it wouldn't let me buy it as one giant cut because there's not a track that can sustain 28 cars.
Yeah, but when I did it for that many, it still did it. It just went into multiple as if it was just a.
It wanted to be a spastic.
All right, well. Now I have to try and think of what to do with another GP9.
Paint it, number it. Paint it, name it, number
it. Easy. All right, I got a job for it.
Add it to your consist of Boko and Victoria. Make sure that damn diesel set is never ever failing you.
Hang on. So you wanted to run Snowbird, do you?
Brother, I bought it for the diesel set. Yeah, I bought it so you have a diesel trio. That way, like when you have to do those heavy movements up there in the hills, you have all of the fucking power you will ever fucking need.
All right.
I heard a perfect. I heard a perfect reason to spend a lot of money, and it was, we need more firepower. I will always spend more money for more firepower.
Because I calculated it based on the information that I had that 2 would have been enough. It would have been at its limit, but it would have been enough.
And if you have 3,
so it's and how much was 1 again?
Hold on.
131.
Boom.
We have the G2G result. Good to go. We are using 75 or 74.25% of the. No, we will be using 75% of the power we have. So yes, 3 GP9s. What are we calling this one?
I'm taking name ideas. You give it the number. You give it the number and the color, and then we'll go with the name last.
Well, it's going to have to be D for Diesel. Diesel.
Yes.
And do we have any conventions for the number itself?
I went off of Boko's number, so Victoria I think is 5703.
Why is Victoria 5703?
Because Boko is 5702.
Well, that's going to be 5704, isn't it?
Solve that problem. Or are they not supposed to be odd numbers? If I numbered it incorrectly, please let me know.
Is there a way to number that incorrectly?
I don't know. I'm not versed in the stylings of the British numbering system of trains.
Well, none of these are British numbers. It's not the way the British number the locomotives.
Fair enough. Good enough. Doc's last two messages. Huh, I like that. And good enough. Ozone Killer. Oh, I like these. Good enough as in the name, and Ozone Killer would be another good one.
Even if we just call it Snowbird and made it white.
Ooh.
Because that's why we got it, didn't we?
Yeah. Ooh. Are we talking like the flat white, or are we talking like the passenger coach white that I used to have?
Well, let's hang on. Let's go. Of course, there's a fucking retailer called Off-White. Let's go with you. F8, F9, F6. It's white, but it's not glossy white. It's just a more realistic tone of white. Eggshell white.
At least it's not that fucking GHB white.
Yeah, this is a better one. It's officially called Eggshell White. It's let's have a look at you. Oh no, we don't want to do that. I was about to have a look at I just thought maybe the colour for that they use for the waybills could be a good one for the lettering, but then I realised what colour that is and thought, you know what, that's probably not a good idea.
Oh, we have a new follow from Micah Anderson Fisherman. Thank you, Micah Anderson. And welcome to the GLR. have to constantly keep moving the fucking camera.
That actually doesn't look too bad.
Alright, let me go take a look. I like it. That don't look too bad, yeah. Almost like a faded white, yeah.
Yeah, it's the exact shade of white is known as eggshell white. So it's not glaringly bright white. And I used the color picker to go on to the map project for... Actually, what I will do... Do we have anything for Andrews? I'll actually do it properly. We do have Andrews over here, so what I'm going to do... That is the colour of the actual waybills for Andrews. The main part of it. Obviously you can't do the dual colour. So I'll go in there, customise. No, that's too dark. I'll do the bar up top.
Be right back, I'm gonna use the restroom.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Good enough. Sorry, Doc. It's ended up going with Snowbird. D5704 Snowbird. It is eggshell white with... I don't even know what that colour would be called.
Alright, I'm back.
A71C8D.
Oh shit, I'm almost to Bryson.
Colour, name. Name that colour. Violet eggplant.
What the fuck?
Apparently, that is the official name for. So I used a color picker, and I got the. So the tags above the cars for the waybills, the destinations. It may be because of the low light, but the first one I picked was the main bulk of the purple for Andrews interchange. But that was a bit too dark, so I got the light strip above it. Put that into a hex color code identifier. It found the hex color code for that. Then I've gone in to find out what then I've put that code, A71C8D, into another search finder, and it tells me the name of the color.
Nice.
And so it's approximately violet eggplant.
Also, hello again, Ford.
How long? Right. So you go there, select order. So you see down the bottom right-hand side of the screen on the panel where it says car, condition 100%, brake line, cylinder, handbrake. Then you've got the two boxes underneath saying cut out and MU. MU stands for multiple engine, and cut out controls the brakes. What you do is on any secondary locomotives that you have in the set, you have MU and cut out selected, ticked, and whichever one that your primary locomotive is that you're controlling, you leave them unticked. Make sure that the secondary locomotives are all in manual mode. Make sure they're not in road mode or yard mode, otherwise the AI will try and take control of them. And what that results in is that any locomotive coupled to your primary one will mirror the mirror one. It copies the main engine's commands.
Yeah, the figuring out how the MU worked took like 5 or 6 different configurations of fucking around with it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, before you like told me how it actually worked.
Yeah. Who is?
No, dude, don't feel bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't feel bad at all.
The chum bucket.
Some nights even JJ can't make it, and that's quite all right, man. It's not mandatory. That's the thing. This is not mandatory.
It's absolutely mandatory, and if you can't make it, you should be absolutely ashamed of yourself. You have let everybody down.
You have failed your family. No, I'm kidding. No, seriously, it's no pressure, man.
If you don't recognize I was being sarcastic and not...
He was just being funny, brother.
Yeah, there you go. That was...
Yeah, the only thing that is mandatory...
If I'm not giving you any in-game instruction, then best practice is to ignore me.
Yeah, Doc said it best. The only thing mandatory is to ignore JJ at least once.
Yes, but I'm saying it shouldn't be once a night. It should be any time I'm not giving you a direct instruction.
That's fair. That's fair. No, it's totally alright, dude. And if you're free tomorrow, you know, we will be running again, you know?
The answer to that question, Ford, is we'll have to see when you get here, because we won't know what needs doing until you're there.
Yeah.
It's... In a real railroad, there is a lot more information available, and a lot more advance notice. A IRL railroad will know what they're doing tomorrow and the day after and the day after. The way the game works, however, is you don't get that information. So it's more a case by case, a case of, right, this needs doing now. What is available?
Yeah.
Unfortunate and completely against how I'd like it to be. But, I mean, there are a couple of very simple things they could do to add to the game that would solve that problem. Let me know what's coming in the interchange tomorrow. The game knows, because if you press the interchange button for another service, it'll give you what it needs, because it's or now it's already calculating what it needs for tomorrow. Puts it on a list that you can't see, and when it's time to spawn the list, it'll just spawn the list. So give me access to that list, is all.
You bastards.
Yeah, I know what what your preference is, Ford. And we always try to give everybody what their preference is, Ford. But you can't get your preference all the time. Because if there is no express cargo running, I can't make any for you. I can't get you to take stuff from Dillsborough to Silver via Alaka Junction. That doesn't work. The line is about 50 miles from end to end, so nothing's really express anyway. Everything is local. It's a short line railroad. Everything's local.
Basically, everything we've done, like what you witnessed tonight, is what, is that like big hauling. This, in a sense, would be like this big ass train that I'm hauling to Bryson. This interchange train.
Oh no! Well, yeah,
would
that's
be
the
like,
thing.
Yeah, like that. That's one of them. But
he's got 54 cars. Now, on any rail, any UP or GSX or any real operator would look at 54 cars and go, "Is that all?" Yeah, I know it was 54 cars. It says 54 cars on the list. He's got 2 locomotives and 2 tenders, which are 4 cars. 58 minus 4, 54. I'm talking in terms of freight, not locomotives. So overall, it's 58. 54 wagons behind it.
And I can just literally... So now... Ford, so like now next what I would do is I would basically break this whole train down into the tracks to my right and basically build destination trains.
And also that leads me to the other thing is, because we only use the AI road mode for the main line, you as a player have 0 input on the train. You don't do anything. You don't touch a damn thing. So there is no requirement for you to sit there and watch it, because at that point you're a passenger. If you wanted to do end-to-end freight and actually do something, you would have to do it in manual mode. Otherwise, you're not doing anything. So the majority of the stuff that we do, therefore, is shunting. Is it ready to go? Right, launch it. And then go and find something else to do.
I fucked up.
And how did you fuck up?
There's no shunter down at Bryson.
That's fine. There's no shunter that is designated as a full-time shunter, but you have 3 locomotives currently on site. You're not taking anything from Dillsborough to Bryson just to shunt when you've got 3 locomotives already in Bryson. Even the ops manager is going to look at El Presidente and go, no.
Just looks at El Presidente and says, "Get fucked." This one time, get
that's not
fucked.
happening. Yeah, that's not happening.
I guess I'm shunting with we're shunting with Berkeys. But hold on.
You can detach one of them and use one. You can use both if you really want to. Or GLR2 is there. What is happening is that Desert Fox forgot that, according to Desert Fox, 3 locomotives equals 0.
All right, I gotta step away 1 second.
Yeah, no problem. I'll just hang out here by my lonesome. If Doc's still here, is he okay? I'm not in a position to answer that in any kind of professional context. I mean, no.
Alright, yeah, no. Alright, folks, I do apologize for this sudden inconvenience, but I'm going to have to go. I will explain a little bit tomorrow on tomorrow's stream, but I have fallen under a bit of the weather, and I'm going to leave it at that, and I will pick up with you folks tomorrow. So Doc, thank you for hanging out. Ford, thank you for hanging out. Everyone, thank you so much for hanging out. All the new follows and subscribes, I appreciate the shit out of it. Sir JJ, thank you for hanging out with us on stream.
Anytime, I will be here when you are in a position to stream again.
Of course. Alright, I am... everyone have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow.